I needed a power of attorney for my kids, but I don't have one. What do I do now? I'm attorney Michael Jenkins, and as an estate planning attorney, these are the sad phone calls that we get all the time. Now, these are kind of broken up into two different scenarios. One's really not so bad. That's the scenario where your kid went off to college and we just didn't get these documents signed before they left. But there's nothing that's happened to them, and we still have plenty of time to plan and prepare. And there's nothing wrong with that. In that case, if they're already off at college and they're now distant, we just set things up either phone call or virtually to discuss what their wishes are and get their documents together. And then it's sent over to them and they're notarized, wherever is local to them. So whether that's a mobile notary or a local notary, wherever they are, so long as they are still able to sign, there's nothing wrong with, being a little bit late in setting up the documents. So long as nothing's happened to them, you're just fine. There's still plenty of time to prepare. Now, the sadder version is when the kids have gone off to college, we didn't have a power of attorney set up before they went, and something has now happened to them and they can't make decisions on their own. Now, if we find ourselves in that scenario, the only way to step in and make decisions for them, since they're a legal adult, is through a conservatorship process. Now, there's different types of conservators, and what they need is going to depend on the circumstance, but you can be a conservator of their person for medical and daily decisions, or you can be a conservator of the estate for financial decisions. And the scenario is going to depend on whether you need one or both, given the situation. But in all cases, if we find ourselves having to go through a conservatorship process, we're into probate court and we've got to go through the system to work through that process. Now, every court system will have its own resource center on kind of the self-help in getting you through that process, but it may be worthwhile to sit down and have a conversation with an attorney who does conservatorships to really learn your options and kind of learn about what the most streamlined approach would be. Now, if you need help with getting your documents set up for your kids virtually because they're already in school, or heaven forbid if you find yourself needing to go through a conservatorship process, always feel free to give us a call, send us an email, send us a text. If you have any questions, we're here and we're always happy to help.